Good evening. This is Joe from Pre-War Dreams, and I know a lot of people have been doing these. I've been seeing them on YouTube the last few days, so I just wanted to do my 2025 YouTube Content Creator All-Star Ballot for Eric 4Leaf, so that way get my votes in. So I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet because I know a lot of people have been watching a lot of these. So I have six coaches. First is going to be Scott Stukes at Stukes Baseball Cards and Curiosities. I would say Stukes is definitely one of the most knowledgeable YouTubers that we have in the community. And I just appreciate his knowledge and his wisdom and everything that he talks about and goes through on his videos. Next is going to be Doug from Joe Wood Collector. I had the privilege of meeting Doug in person at Strongsville this past year, and I think Doug is just unbelievably smart and experienced, and his wealth of knowledge comes through in all of his videos, especially with the Glory of the Times, and obviously all of his knowledge with Joe Wood and pre-war cards. So Doug would have my second coach's nomination. My third nomination for coach is Rick Vintage Oddball Cards. Again, every time I watch Rick, whether it's his videos or on the Misfits, just an unbelievable world of knowledge and the history of the game, especially with Maddie and with Gehrig and Ruth and Cobb, and a lot of the things that he comes out with is really unbelievable. Fourth, I would put the president, John Mangini of the Mangini Collection. I don't think I need to say anything more than that. Fifth, I would go with Orlando. Orlando is such just an awesome dude, our true ambassador of the hobby. And a collector's dream is something where when I see the notification that he has a video, the minute I have any free time, I watch. And last is a collector that the last, I would say, 6 to 8 months, I will not miss any of his videos. And that's Rick Acosta, Dodger card collector. His knowledge of cards, I would say between 1935 up to 1980 is mind-blowing. And not just the Dodgers. It's all encompassing. So those would be my six coach nominations. The two rookies of the year, I would give a shout out to Jay, Average Vintage Collector. I just like what he does in his videos. I think he puts a lot of thought and a lot of authenticity into his videos, and I think Jay knocks it out of the park. And then my other rookie of the year is Jeff from A Fine Card Collector. Jeff's a little bit newer, obviously, but his collection's unreal. His thought process is what I really like. When he talks about why he picks something up, why he collects something, why he has different avenues of his collection, I think we can all learn from that. And so those are my two rookies of the year. And then 15 All-Stars. I'm going to go through these pretty quick. Joe, Redneck Collector. His knowledge of the Gas House Gang, which is something near and dear to my heart. Stan Musial, and just a lot of the different cards that he has in his collection that he's been able to acquire. His knowledge of going through a lot of the different things that he picks up is second to none. Keith from Lonely Basement Baseball Cards. Really, really just good guy. Love his videos. And I just think, again, a wealth of knowledge. This is going to be kind of repeated as I go through with a lot of these. Um, Next is Adam, Vintage Sanctuary, my collecting and hobby brother. I watch every video Adam puts out. I think Adam is fantastic with his presentation, his humor, and to be able to go from kind of the coin collection that he had and as a coin collector to bring that over into the hobby as a baseball and sport collector is fantastic. It's just a different way to look at it, and I appreciate that. Steve, Vintage on Vintage. Um, I didn't get to meet Steve in Strongsville, but I watch a lot of his content, a lot of his videos. Again, another collector that puts a lot of thought, puts a lot of, exposes us to the process that he goes about his collection, is something I really enjoy. Next are the brothers duo, Iconic Al and High Pop Professor Brian. Their collaborations are great, but their individual channels are really, really good as well. I really have enjoyed High Pop Professor. I learn a lot from his videos. He's way smarter than I am. Well, probably both of them are. And to be able to watch Brian's videos and his breakdowns and how he sees stuff, and the way Iconic Al kind of is like sort of like me in a minimalist type of format of collecting, is inspiring for another minimalist. Next is John P. collects cards. Um, I hope to meet John. Hopefully, I can meet him in Strongsville next year. He seems like a really good dude, and I really like when him and Steve get together and do their collaborations. Uh, and then Chris from Missouri. Um, Chris is just a great guy. Puts a lot of thought again into his videos, and I think just does a heck of a job as a community rallier. I mean, obviously he's the mayor of Strongsville, but he really cares about this community, and I appreciate that. Um, I have what, six more? I think seven more. Peter B. Uh, Ungodly knowledge, especially pre-war, especially tobacco cards, whether it's T206 or T205s or the T212s. Peter B knocks it out of the park every video. Mitchell, White Sox fan and card collector. Really like what Mitchell does on his channel, allowing us to go through the process and go through the journey of his Diamond Stars set has been really, really cool to watch. So keep it up, Mitchell. Next is Greg, Midlife Cards. Definitely brings the hobby together. Can't wait for his midlife tonight at 9 o'clock. So be looking forward to that. And then my last three are Drew of Vintage Legacy. Drew has a great channel. I really like how he, again, puts a lot of thought and process into his videos, his collection, how he curates it. I think Drew does a really nice job. The storytelling that he does is fantastic. And then my last two, I'm going to go north of the border. And Stephen with a PH. I had the privilege of meeting Stephen in Strongsville. He was the first guy I went to when I bought my 56 Jackie, and he couldn't have been any nicer to me and gracious to me and over the moon about, my pickup, and I appreciate that. And the other guy who I got to actually talk to a fair amount at Strongsville, and my last for the All-Stars, is Mike Canadian Cards. Mike's channel and his TTMs every Monday are unreal. Me, as a kind of a non-autograph collector, I really respect how he goes about it. I really respect his collection. And again, I got to talk to him a fair amount at Strongsville. We have very like personalities, very like careers. And I just think that he's phenomenal, and his channel is great. So those are my 15 All-Stars, my 6 coaches, and my 2 Rookies of the Year. So I hope this gets to Eric 4Leaf, so that way you can put those in. Hey, thanks a lot. I'll be bringing a video out soon, and take care. Thanks. Bye.